Yeah, hello. What's up? It's Base Boxing Basement, the Triple B. Speaking real. One of the few truth tellers in the boxing game. Anyway, so a lot of people be asking, who's gonna win, Liam Smith or Chris Eubank Jr. 2? Now, if you remember, right? I don't know what that noise is, by the way, but hopefully it will fucking stop. But whatever, like, if you remember in the first fight, I think it was round 4, Liam Smith ironed out Chris Eubank. Now there's this kind of retrospective programming what happened. They go, oh, Eubank was dominating until then. Well, that's not really true, man. It was warming up. And it's quite hard to call this fight, to be honest. What freaks me out is what is essentially a British title fight, a British level fight, rather, is that it's a 1999 on pay-per-view. I mean, what are you going to get? Like, every single fight is going to be like pay-per-view. We're not as bad as the US, where it's like $80 to watch Canelo outpoint some guys being chosen to be outpointed. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, obviously, I love boxing, so I am interested in the fight, but I shake my head. Really, this is like a British level fight, and it's being pushed as a pay-per-view. We got to pay for it. I ain't paying for shit, you know, believe that. I ain't paying for shit. Now, what will happen? Obviously, everyone's interested. This is not a fight, I just want to make this clear from the beginning, that I would bet on. Why? Because there are not any interesting odds. It's not because there's not any value in the odds. It's not like, I've got my opinion of who might win, but, what, am I going to bet on Liam Smith? It's 1.57, It's not worth betting on, right? But it's not even that. There are many factors in this fight. Now, when you usually get a rematch of a fight and there's either a war or one guy gets stopped after a tough fight, usually both fighters are very, very, very much more careful in how they fight. And I expect this. I expect, not Liam necessarily, but Eubanks will be very careful with his work. He will try and outpoint Liam Smith, right? Because he got KO'd last time, and he's very wary of that. And he knows if he gets KO'd again, his career does not look good. And Liam is a very solid boxer, but he's not a one-punch hitter. Yeah, he ironed out Eubanks. Some people will say, oh, Eubanks was weight drained and this won't happen this time. That's possible. But I think what you'll get with Eubank is he will try and sneak a decision. And the question is, will Liam Smith sneak the decision in front of him? Will he sneak the decision in front of him? I think that's the most likely thing. It's not that I've always rated Liam Smith, but he looks smaller. He's got grey hair, which means that he's aging. He's like George Clooney of Liverpool. He's aging, so he could fall apart himself. But in my opinion, it'll be a 12-round fight, right? It'll be a chess match, if you like, and I think Liam Smith will win the chess match. He'll edge it, and not hugely, but he will edge it. He will edge the chess match. Liam is not going to take any mad risks, I don't believe. Eubank will be a little wary of whether he can take the shots, because he's been ironed out. He's been Mortal Kombated. He's been fatalityed. You remember he was wobbling all over the place. Liam says, oh, he did a chicken dance, which is fair. But he looked like a Mortal Kombat character about to get fatalityed. Okay, so for that reason, I'm going for Liam Smith to win on points, But I'm not advising anyone to bet on it because the odds are not that great. So enjoy the fight. Enjoy the fight. We've got an undercard as well. There's Dave Allen. He's Fraser Clark. Dave Allen's like 9-1 or something. It's a hard one because if Dave Allen's in shape, he will give a good fight. He will give a good fight. But is that enough? Probably not. It's interesting though. This Aram Azim, he's probably one of the ugliest guys I've ever seen in my life. An inbred looking guy from Ukraine and Armenia. But this guy has got a good record. He's only had one loss, albeit by stoppage. That's interesting. That's interesting. And then there's Florian Marcu, who I don't rate and I've never rated. Obviously, he's a name. He has charisma. He has charisma, but he's not. He's and there's a lot of Albanians in the UK as well. But to me, he is a guy who is well short of world level. Well short. And he's fighting what's the guy called? Moran. Dylan Moran. Is it Dylan Moran? Who has had one loss in something like 20 fights or 19 fights, but he's never fought anyone with a winning, a strong winning record, a decent guy. So who knows, man? But it's an interesting fight. Dylan Moran could well outpoint Marcu or stop him because Marcu is overrated. So let's see. I mean, it's not a bad bill, except it is because they made it 1999 on Sky Sports box office, and that's just pathetic, man. So pathetic.